Hello everybody, how's it going? My name is InkEyes. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to InkEyes Plays Black Sails the Ghost Ship. So let's jump into the game. I read your comments on the last video. Thank you so much for the comments. And surprisingly, you guys were right. I don't know how, but you guys were right. Before I quit the game, I actually tried what you guys suggested, which was using the pliers on the crate. And you were totally right about extracting that little hint regarding the pliers and like the wooden crates having loose nails and stuff.
Are sticking out, and the planks are barely being held together.
Yeah. So you just go like this, right?
I've managed to pull all the rusty nails out of that crate with the pliers. Now I'm left with a few planks and one halfway okay nail.
And one halfway okay nail.
A nail that I've pried out of the crate in the mess hall.
What about this one?
Those are planks that were making a crate just now.
Just now. The other thing that I realized, that I noticed, was that the game didn't even show me this enamel pot. And this enamel pot...
Rainwater is constantly dripping into the pot. Its enamel coating doesn't seem to be damaged.
Yeah, and you can actually use these empty bottles.
I'm sure that this fresh water will be helpful.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Up.
No, I don't. Just that.
The bottles are filled with fresh water.
That damn right.
These cooking pots are old and dented. They've also got some rusty holes in them. Crates, sacks, barrels.
Yeah, that's damn right. And as far as I remember, I think I can actually use this this vise, this nail in this vise. We should be able to use this workbench. Yep, there we go. It's a hook now, which, guess what?
Looks very professional.
It's very professional.
The line isn't very long, but still, I might be able to catch something useful with it.
So now I'm going to try this fishing rod. Oh god! Oh god! The camera's driving me crazy. Go over here to the oil tank. Can I?
Either the food tastes. This is not a good spot for fishing.
It's not a good spot for fishing, guys. What were you expecting? Did you think we were gonna fish there? Did you think that? Because that's craziness.
The steps are broken. I can't go up there.
Can you use the planks on the downstairs?
I should be able to repair the stairs with these planks.
Holy shit! Where'd you get a hammer from, lady? It seems like you need
Not too shabby.
An individual component for everything that you do. So I'm surprised that she was actually able to do that. Can I do this?
This is not a good spot for fishing.
It's not a good spot for fishing, okay? Just admit it. Let's go upstairs. Okay. So now we can continue our adventure, which I'm pretty happy about. I thought we were gonna get stuck there, but that is totally not the case. I'm gonna go upstairs this time.
Who's there?
Sounds like you're
Calm down, Anna. It's just your imagination.
Sounds like Moby Dick.
What's all this equipment for? Something must have happened. No captain would abandon his ship just like that. Mutiny, maybe? I should take a look around. Maybe I'll find some more clues.
Clues is all we are looking for. Ship's plans. They're standing directly
Part of the
in
ship's
front
plan.
What does it look like?
The plan shows that the crane's controls are connected to the machine in the mess hall.
The crane's controls are connected to the machines in mess hall. The ones with the broken gears, eh? Okay. Map table.
Thieves are not welcome here. I need something to crack the lock.
Oh. Screwdriver? Yes!
Damn. I won't be able to open it with the screwdriver. I need a more sophisticated tool.
You tricked me. What is this one?
What's that? The plan shows a ventilation shaft between the captain's quarters
got
and
to be
another room.
Yep, this has got to be the missing piece of this map. Boom.
I'll assemble it.
Boom.
I can make out a ventilation shaft that's between the captain's quarters and another room. Also, There seems to be a connection between the crane's controls and the machine inside the mess hall.
Right, right. I think that ventilation shaft, I think that vent might be the same vent that we had in the original
Must
room
be a
we started
souvenir
in.
from one of the cities that the ship is docked at. I think that there was a small piece of paper attached, but it seems to have been ripped off.
Wait, say that
Must
again?
be a souvenir from one of the cities that the ship is docked at. I think that there was a small piece of paper attached, but it seems to have been ripped off.
Okay, we'll go try to find it, but for now, let's take a look at these portholes.
Nothing but water as far as the eye can
And they're
see.
the only ones I got.
If only I knew where we are.
Wait, these are the pipes for talking.
I can see the ship's bow outside.
Bow outside. Bow wow. Bow wow. Chicka wacka wow wow. Wacka wow wow wacka wacka wow. Upper deck.
Something is barring the door. I can't get out.
That's...
The lifeboat is blocking the door.
How did you see? Oh, they're portholes. I was like, how did you see through the door? Lifesaver.
That thing's been eaten up by termites. I wouldn't want to have to trust it with my life.
Well, you guys made it in the crazy sea without anything, so you're fine, lady. You're fine. Don't worry. Oh, warning notice. Oh, here we go. Keep grating closed while we're in heavy seas. Captain Marquez. Cool. Oh, these are crane controls. Move rail backwards. What? Pull rigging up. Rigging up. So what do we... Wait, what can we interact with here? Aha! Chip log.
A chip log. I can determine the ship's speed with it.
Directly into your pocket.
The chip log is used to determine the ship's speed.
Very well, very well. You know, I just gonna take a moment here, take a look at everything else, and then we're gonna go and check up on Lex.
Something's wrong. The compass is spinning like crazy. How can that be? Damn. I can't even budge the steering wheel an inch.
For a moment, I thought she's going to put that in her pocket. What about this souvenir? Wait, is that the same souvenir? It is. And a lantern. And is there anything else here? What is that? Nothing. Anything else of interest before we move on? I don't want to leave anything behind. This game has a tendency to actually not reveal everything you can interact with, which I sort of appreciate. I sort of appreciate, but I sort of don't. Because if you're gonna tell me that this button is gonna show me things, and let it show me things. Let's go back. Let's go back. I'm worried about that man-child.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I should hurry and help Lex. Where can I find some bandages?
Ah, bandages. This music scares me. We read this stuff. We've done this stuff. We are gonna go into Captain's cabin. See this crazy man.
Damn it. Where were you for so long? And what was that noise? Are you trying to sink this thing?
And how about... Did you make any progress since I was gone? I'm really sorry that I was away for so long. I'm feeling fine. Thanks for asking.
I'm feeling fine, thanks for asking.
My apologies. It's good to hear that at least nothing's happened to you.
Boom.
I broke through a rotten staircase and ended up in the mess hall.
The crew?
Not a trace. I think the ship's abandoned.
Well, I don't think so. I can hear these strange sounds, and everything seems to be moving.
I think it's high time to stop your bleeding.
I haven't given up hope that you'll find some proper bandages. Maybe there's a doctor on board. Or there was one on board.
Do you want some water, mate?
I shouldn't waste the fresh water.
Ooh, damn. What about alcohol? You want some alcohol?
So, did you find something?
I found some
I
alcohol.
found some disinfectant.
Very good. Now you need to bandage the wound.
So do I wait? Okay, okay. Can I use leather on you?
The leather won't help me much like this.
Okay, I understand. Do you know anything about this?
Just pieces of a map.
Oh, the ventilation. Wait. The vent. Vent.
Screws hold it in place.
Screws hold it in place. Be gone!
Now I can take a closer look at the ventilation shaft.
Take a closer look at the ventilation shaft. It's the only one we got. Excuse me? Insulating material? In the ventilation shaft?
Insulating material could come in useful.
Whoa. What am I looking at here? Is that the mess hall? Wait, what is this? Is a bed here. And it's a suitcase. What is this? Skull drill.
The skull drill lies too deep down the shaft. I can't reach it like this.
What about with a fishing rod? Can you reach it?
I've managed to use the fishing rod to hook out the skull drill.
Oh, and the fishing rod is forever gone.
This material can be used on openings to stop the wind from coming through. It can also be used to reduce the transfer of heat.
Okay, what about this horrifying skull drill?
A rather scary medical instrument. What was The
this
chip
again?
log is used to determine the ship's speed.
Okay. Okay. I think the drill might help me with that door? Maybe. Hold on. Do you know anything about this skull drill, son?
I don't want to know what's going on inside his head. A rather scary medical instrument.
So I want to go back. Hold on. I want to go back into the corridor. I want to go into the mess hall again. Where am I? Which direction are we going? Wait, what about in this room? Can I do anything with the stuff that I have? Like...
The pipe's warm, and it's vibrating. But what's its purpose on a sailing ship?
No, there's nothing I can do really with this. Hold on. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Hold on. We're gonna go back to the mess hall, which is in this direction. Hopefully it's nothing that I've left behind here. We're gonna go... Whoa! Lady, stop floating. It's not cool. Let's go down here. Is there anything else that I missed here? Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright, we're gonna go... I want to see if I can use this fucking skull drill on this door.
The door's blocked by the crates.
I really want to move this cargo, though.
The fallen cargo is blocking the entry to 2 doors. If I can somehow remove it, then I could access them.
Well, I feel like the crane controls might help me with that.
I shouldn't attempt to drill there. I shouldn't attempt to drill there. I shouldn't attempt to drill there.
Can you drill into the cargo? Oil
I shouldn't
tank?
attempt to drill there.
What about this one?
I shouldn't attempt to drill there.
Okay, okay, message received. Message received. What about this trap door?
The hull is filled with water.
Alright, we're going back up then. Never mind this place. This place is wicked. I want to go back upstairs. Can I use drill on this upper deck?
I shouldn't attempt to drill there.
Okay, gotcha. Hold on. Let's check out these controls.
Strange. Nothing happened.
Understandable. Okay. Let me try to pull it back, maybe. Right, right. It's not connected. Right. Let's try it the backwards.
Strange. Nothing happened. Maybe the steering mechanism is damaged.
Yeah, we definitely need a belt.
Strange. Nothing happened. Maybe the steering mechanism is damaged.
Man, I'm stumped again. Let's go back to... Are there any other places? Like doors or rooms or things that I can drill the lock with? Wait. Wait a second. Can I get back up here?
I'd better not walk through all that hot steam. But if I'm not mistaken, then this door leads to the same room that I could see from the other side of the ship, opposite the doctor's cabin.
Opposite of the doctor's cabin. Okay, hold on. Can I...
I'd better not walk through all that hot steam.
Is there...
But if I'm not
Hold
mistaken,
on. Skip
then this
this.
door leads to
I
the
got you,
same
I got you,
room
I
that I
got
could
you,
see from
I
the
got
other
you.
side of the ship,
I got you.
opposite the doctor's cabin.
Right, this is interactable. Opposite the doctor's cabin. So... If I go back in here, we gotta be able to find doctor's door. And I bet the doctor's cabin will have... Wait. Is that a wall or is that like a hallway? Mouse, can you move, please? That's a wall. Okay. There's stuff over here. What? I didn't even know! Or had I come here? I don't remember.
I'm already
Sorry.
on board, so I don't need it anymore.
Between last episode of my grandmother passing away and everything, I have forgotten a little bit our place here. Wall hatch.
A hatch in the hull. It's very rusty. Even if it were open, it would only lead outside, where there's nothing but water.
Okay. What about this note? My dear sirs, What? What is this letter? I don't know what this letter is. What just does impressed upon me that concept of privacy is not held in any high regard by the crew of this vessel. I found myself forced to inform you or your captain that one of you had broken into my cabin and stolen my diary. And what's even worse, in a cowardly act of vandalism, this what? Then tore this person, I don't know, whatever, then tore it apart and scattered the fragments across the ship. Gotcha. The diary is like everywhere now. I hope you find... Oh, this is I. Thus... Okay. I wish there was like better space in between these letters. I hope you find your deeds amusing, sir. But rest assured, I will not be offering my services aboard of this ship again, even in the event of another accident. Dr. Eduardo Juarez. Damn. That sucks.
The door is locked.
Oh yeah, this is the cabin. This is the bedroom.
This must be the doctor's cabin.
Yeah.
In the back of the room, there's a ventilation shaft. It's
We might-
gotta lead to the captain's cabin.
We might be able to use this drill on the door. But hold on, before I attempt that, let me check this other door here.
The door is locked.
Oh wait, let's try this here.
The lock must be on the other side of the door. I can't use the trepan from here.
Okay, let's go to the other one then. Drill that lock. Drill that lock!
I've drilled the lock open.
Nice. Okay, what is this?
There's something strange about this picture. It looks as if there's something pushed against it from the back.
Maybe we can
There's something
take
strange
it
about
off
this
and look at
picture.
it.
It looks as if there's something pushed against it from the back.
Book.
A physician's diary. The last entries are about a sailor who crushed his hand. It also mentions a Subject A. Subject A does not seem to respond to the treatment. Nonetheless, I will increase the dose.
Okay, what about this open box?
Contains musty sheets and overalls.
Bloody bits of bandages.
Lots of old bandages crusted with blood. Did this doctor help people, or did he harm them?
Good question. Good question. Check out
Lex
this
could
bed.
have a lie down here, but the stubborn idiot prefers to sit.
The Bible.
A Bible. It's been opened, and one paragraph's been marked. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword.
Okay, bed warmer.
The bedpan looks like a tiny oven. You can heat the bed with it if you put hot coals into the pan.
Interesting. Enamel bowl.
Water drips into the old enamel bowl now and again. There are a lot of rusty metal spots where the enamel coating is chipped off.
Is there anything I can do with this enamel bowl? I doubt it. Doctor's bag.
There might be useful things in there.
To the pocket.
There are bandages, a thin thread,
Oh.
and a needle in the bag.
Beautiful. What about this cupboard? Anything in the cupboard? Bottom cupboard. Does not seem like it. Ooh, a
The
cracked
glass is
mirror. Oh.
cracked, but the mirror is still in one piece. Pictures of human organs. Pictures of human organs.
Not too suspicious. I mean, he's a doctor.
This decorative lamp is much too bulky. Besides which, it's light enough in the ship now. An anatomically correct depiction of a skeleton.
How do you know? Are you a scientist? Can you step away? I don't see what's in there. Leather belt. Oh, there we go. I think
You can make
that's-
many things out of leather.
I think we might be able to use this on the motor controls
The
thingy.
stout leather
the
belt
crane.
looks quite valuable.
Ah, yeah, I think so. I think so. Close this one. Open the bottom one. Come on, can you step aside, lady, please? No, step aside. I need to click on this. I don't see what's in there. It's a book. A passage from Moby Dick. Oh, he got called Moby Dick. For several hours, I lay there. Broad awake, feeling a great deal worse than I have ever. If I figure out what this letter is. What? Nightmare of a sage, page, cage, rage, stage, even from the greatest subsequent misfortunes. At least I must, or at last, I must have fallen into a troubled nightmare of a days, snow, rage. I don't know. And it's slowly waking from it. Half sleeped in dreams. I opened my eyes and the before sun till room was now wrapped in outer darkness. That's creepy, but also incredibly difficult to make out. I apologize. It's not my ability to read English cursive. It's the fact that it's like a terrible font. My dear Dr. Juarez, once again, I would like to thank you for your assistance. Boy, it's much better now. Of course, I hope that another incident will not occur again for the rest of the journey. I also hope that Volker has learned his lesson. But just in case, I've slowed the morphine supplies, or I've stowed away the morphine supplies in the room next to the mess, so that we will have it close at hand in case of any emergency. Captain Marquez. Very well. A bottle.
The label says, ether, keep away from children. The bottle's open and the contents have long since evaporated.
Alright. Well, there was a boy here somewhere. Alright, here's what I want to do. I want to call this an episode right here. In the next episode, what I want to do is I want to carry the bandages and the needle to Lex and see if we can kind of treat him. Also, then I'm going to take the leather belt down into that mess hall and see if we can kind of fix the crane controls with this leather belt as the belt thing that's missing. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did like it, leave a thumbs up and I would greatly appreciate that. And sub if you're new. And as always, thank you so much for your time and attention. I will see you guys in the next episode of Black Sails.